Hey guys, happy Monday. I'm here to do a get ready with me coming from a non-makeup professional and makeup newbie. Just started really using a lot of makeup within like the past year or so. That's why I say that. And yes, I'm in my late 30s, but I just started using a lot of stuff within the past year. So let's get started. I'm first going to use my Essence Glow Serum Primer. If I can get it out. There we go. Just use a few pumps of that. I love how this stuff smells and makes my skin feel very moisturized. Let me dry that off a little bit. Okay, the next thing I'm going to use is I'm going to actually combine this Equate oil-free moisturizer with my L'Oreal Lumi Glow, just to give my skin a little bit of color here. Just going to mix that up right in my hands and apply that. And this will give my face some extra moisture today. And some extra glow, which I love. Alright, so as you can see, I have a nice glow starting here. I'm just going to dry my face off a little bit more. I don't use foundation. I just never have. So just want to let you guys know that ahead of time, I guess. Sometimes I use concealer. I probably will use a little bit today just for brightening. But the next thing I'm going to use is my ColourPop bronzer stick here. And this is in the shade Moonstone Beach. And I just put that's about all I put right there. Take my blending brush to blend that in. So yeah, as I stated, I used to be a really boring makeup person. I only used eyeshadow for the longest time, like literally only eyeshadow and mascara. And I just started using like bronzer within the past year. I don't know, I guess I just didn't think it looked good on me maybe. And then as soon as I started using it, I fell in love. And I was like, why did I use this a long time ago? Alright, I am going to now use, where did my concealer, oh, I'm going to use my Essence concealer for underneath my eyes, and also a couple other places here. I usually just put like a very small dot under each eye. And some there. And some there. I don't use much. And then I'm just gonna, actually, let's see, for underneath that eyes, I do have a brush for that. Here we go. Yeah, this is the one. I'm just gonna use this brush to blend that in. And I hope everyone had a great weekend. Mine was pretty good, although I didn't do very much, but sometimes that's nice as well. All right. And like I said, I'm a newbie, so I know a lot of the things that I do, people are probably like, what is she doing? What is going on here? But I also agree when people say that there's not really, I also feel like there's maybe not really a right or wrong to doing your makeup. Alright, I'm going to do my eyeshadow really quick. I'm going to use this e.l.f. Mini palette. So let me apply this with, let's see, I'm going to use this brush right here. And I'm gonna go in with this shade right there first. And I'm gonna start by putting that like in my crease area. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Hitting the microphone. Alright, and then I'm going to do the other eye here. I actually do want to get in the habit of doing my eyes first so that if there's any fallout I can wipe that off before I move on to other things, but I don't know if it's for some reason I can't get into the habit of doing that first, and I really need to. Now I'm going to go in with a lighter shade, just kind of like in the corners there. So I think I'm going to do just like the one down, which is like that one right there. I'm going to put something over it anyways, so. And I'm not really doing anything special today. I don't really have any big plans, but it just felt like coming on and doing my makeup. Because who doesn't love doing their makeup, right? Okay, so that's how that looks so far. And now, to finish the eyes up, I'm going to use this e.l.f. liquid eyeshadow. It is in the shade Moon, and I'm just going to put that like in the corners, the inner corners. Alright, and then I'm going to take my fan and just dry that off a little bit, just so it doesn't, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, spread to the, the other parts of my eye. What is the word I'm looking for with that? Transfer, I guess, maybe? Either way, I'm sure you guys know what I mean. Okay, that is good. Alright. Okay, I'm now going to do my blush. I'm going to use this ColourPop blush, and it's in the shade Wildest Dreams. I think this is super pigmented if I remember correctly, so I'm going to try to go very light on it. Just literally like these two small dots. just to start with at least. And then just start blending that. All right, that's good. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid. No. Help. I can't talk today. It's Monday, you guys. e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. And this is the part that always makes me nervous. I have this powder puff here that I'm going to try. Usually I use a brush for this, but I decided yesterday, you know what? I'm going to try a powder puff from now on. And I think I'm just going to like use it in my area, like kind of my T-zone area basically. Oh, I need to shake it up a little bit though. And of course now I'm getting it all over my clothes. Alright. Nothing too major though. Just put some of that in my hand here. Which I should have done in the beginning, but that's okay. I like to use this just obviously to get rid of the shine in the areas that I don't want shine, at least. Alright, so that is that. And these cameras just never do justice. I feel like things always look better in person. Alright. Okay, I'm just going to add a little bit more powder blush now. So I'm going to use the NYX Buttermilk Blush, and it's in the shade For the Butter. Alright. I'm just going to use my finger just to blend that in a little bit, because I do feel like that got a little bit pinker than I intended. I'm sorry, I'm going to fix this. Okay, I had to pause to fix that because it got a little pinker than I intended. Now I'm going to, again, I can't talk. I'm going to use my Morphe Brow Gel. And I just like to use brow gel just to kind of like keep my brows down. I don't really like brush them up like I know a lot of people do nowadays. I more use it just to like help keep them tamed, I guess you could say. So I put some on there and I just take my finger and like rub it in like that. And kind of, I guess, shape them to how I want them to look. Alright. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my highlighter, which let me get that. Okay, I'm just going to use this Revolution highlighter. It's in the shade Diamond Glow. And this reminds me of the Fenty Beauty highlighter. And I just use my pinky to apply this. I put just a little bit on the bridge of my nose, right there. And then some on the tip. And then I also do my Cupid's bow. It's my probably favorite part to put my highlighter, actually. Just love how that looks. Sometimes I do my cheeks, but I'm not going to do it today, I don't think. Alright, and then I'm going to finish with the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. And I like to dry that in a little bit too. Alright, and then Lastly, I'm just going to do something simple on my lips. I'm just going to use this lifter gloss by Maybelline, and it's in the shade Ice. Alright, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and have a great day.